Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Last Saturday, an off-duty Cleveland police officer shot and killed a man at the corner alley after a scuffle inside that restaurant bar. And tonight there was a vigil for that man in our Sia New Yorker. She's just back and she has the story. Sia.
Lydia, a couple hundred people showed up to this rally and vigil for 21-year-old Thomas Yatsko, including his mother, brothers, and friends. They are devastated about the loss of Thomas and want justice for his death.
Who do you want justice for? Thomas!
Several community groups joined together today outside of the corner alley in University Circle to remember Thomas Yatsko.
I am Thomas's mom. I'm here tonight with my family to mourn the loss of my son and to celebrate his life.
The 21-year-old was shot and killed by an off-duty Cleveland police officer last Saturday. Cleveland police say Yatsko was allegedly involved in an altercation with Sergeant Dean Grazioli, who was working at Corner Alley at the time. He shot Yatsko in the neck and he died. Yatsko was unarmed and records show he did not have a criminal record. His family and the community want answers.
We're told that he went back to get his jacket, and because of that, it's a death penalty. You go from breaking up a fight, separating people, and then next thing we know, a young man is laying flat out on that concrete over there with 2 bullet holes in him. That doesn't make any sense. It sounds like murder to me.
More than 100 people showed up to comfort Yatsko's family members who still have many questions. And so they marched around the place where he was killed, demanding justice for their loved one. Many came wearing T-shirts, holding balloons, and lighting candles for Thomas.
I want to thank you all again for coming out to support my family and my wonderful, loving, caring, generous, thoughtful, beautiful, amazing son.
The Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Office is investigating the shooting. Thomas will be laid to rest on Monday, and his family will celebrate his life. We've put a link to his GoFundMe account if you'd like to make a donation. You can count on Cleveland 19 News to keep you updated on this investigation. Lydia?
Personnel file of Cleveland cop involved in fatal shooting reveals checkered work history. Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland Police Sergeant Dean Grazioli was an exceptional patrolman and exceeded the expectations of his superiors after being promoted, even amid several disciplinary proceedings, including being convicted of staying at home despite being on duty, according to his personnel file. Grazioli is currently on restricted duty after he shot and killed 21-year-old Thomas Yatsko last week. Police say Yatsko attacked the veteran officer outside the popular Corner Alley bar in University Circle, where Grazioli was working an off-duty security shift. Grazioli was approved to do work off-duty at the bar since April, records say. The Cuyahoga County Sheriff is investigating the shooting to determine whether it was justified. In his 26 years as a Cleveland police officer, the Parma Heights Holy Name graduate was disciplined 7 times and received 2 police department awards for exceptional work as a patrolman. After his 2014 criminal conviction, he was demoted back to a patrol officer for a year and suspended for 30 days without pay. It is the only suspension of his career. His 6 other cases ended in written or verbal warnings. 2 of those disciplinary cases included failing to properly investigate non-deadly use of force cases involving the officers under his command. In 2008, 6 of his cases took between 6 and 13 months to complete. He was given a written warning in 2012 for failing to properly investigate a non-deadly use of force incident because he had 4 errors in his final report and was 9 months late in completing it, according to the records. Other discipline stemmed from a 2004 bar fight with a fellow off-duty police officer, working an off-duty security job without authorization, failing to show up for court for 2 misdemeanor cases, and failing to respond to a call from a citizen trying to make a complaint. He also received 2 police department awards and praise from his superiors on his performance reviews. In 1992, he was recognized as one of 4 officers who successfully and safely boxed in a car thief during a chase. 2 years later, he successfully negotiated the release of 2 hostages who were held inside a home by an armed burglar. He also talked the burglar into surrendering peacefully, according to his personnel file. The owner of an Amco parking lot in downtown Cleveland also wrote then Police Chief Martin Flask to thank Grazioli and his partner for arresting a man stealing money from the lot's cash box. Grazioli, whose annual salary is $67,000, was promoted to sergeant in 2002. His superiors wrote glowing performance reviews, calling him an exceptional leader. The performance reviews include a ranking system on various aspects of policing. At the time, a 5 was the highest cumulative score. He ranked a 5.02 in a 2010 review. In 2014, the year he was convicted of 8 counts of misdemeanor falsification for lying about working, he received a 3.78, his lowest score but enough to still qualify him in the exceptional level. Grazioli responds regularly to dangerous assignments and is known for deploying safe and effective standards, his supervisor wrote. The supervisor added that he is well respected by peers, who regularly seek out his advice. He was praised in his most recent performance review in 2016 for his leadership ability.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.